Good afternoon, my name's Teacher Richard, and today we're doing a mock IELTS speaking test towards the end of Discover 5. Hello there.
Hello, teacher.
Can you introduce yourself for me, please?
My full name is Chen Tu. I'm come from Vietnam and I'm a student.
Okay. What's your favourite subject to study, Tu?
My first subject at school is English. I love English because I've learned English for very long, and because of that, I feel very confident when it is the English lesson at school. And also, I love English because I know that if I learn English, I can have the opportunities to go studying abroad.
Are there any other subjects that you enjoy studying?
Another subject that I enjoy studying is math. You know, if you don't know, I'm a person that my stronger portion of brains is the left. So I have the better, so I can, think strategy more better than art. So, and it also appears that, and it is also right when I learning math too, because when I learn math, I can remember the knowledge very fast, and that's why I love learning this subject, because I think it's easy.
Okay. How many hours do you spend a week studying?
Well, I spend lots of time studying. I would estimate it for about 36 hours. Yeah.
And what's your least favourite subject to study?
My least favorite subject. I think absolutely it will be art at school, because I'm not good at drawing. Even though when I was a kid, I loved drawings, but when I'm grow up, I have realized that I'm better at thinking subjects rather than creative subjects. So, and that's why I'm not really love.
So you think you're quite an analytical person rather than an artistic one?
Yeah, that's my point.
Okay. Right, so that's the end of part one. Thank you very much, Tu. What we're going to do is we're going to move on to part two. Part two consists of you thinking about a subject for a minute and then being able to talk about it for 2 minutes.
Yeah, I understand.
So you've got a piece of paper and a pen there, just so if you want to make some notes. But what we've got here is that this is the subject. So describe a time when you felt very proud of something a family member did. You should say the following: who the family member was, what they did, where and when this happened, and explain why you felt so proud of what your family member did. Okay? I'm going to give you a minute. You can make notes whenever you're ready.
Yeah, finish.
Okay. So can you tell me about a family member that made you feel proud?
The family member that made me feel proud was my dad. What did he do? My dad has told me that I was wrong when I'm cheating during my exams. The time that this events happened was when I was younger, for about 10 years old. Yes. Yeah, I'm still a kid, and I, most of the kids don't don't love studying, and I'm one of them too. And, and when the exam time arrived, I didn't study. I haven't studied anything. So I don't have any. I think that I don't have any option left but to cheat, and then I was found cheat while the exam, and then my dad has told me, and when I arrive home, I have a conversation with my dad. But instead of saying bad word with me, he just calmly he, he tell me why I shouldn't do it, and what I need to do to uh, make this uh, bad condition disappear. And when I when I when I was at that age, I don't really care about his it's like what he said. But then at this time now, I realize that he really cared for me, and his action is to help me develop. So and that memory to is my motivation to help me eh, stand up whenever I fall and keep going even though there is dangerous thing in the future that can you know
Mm.
make me feel depressing or stressful, but I still choose to stand up and fight against them.
Okay. So, what kind of behaviours? So, sorry, that's the end of part two. Thank you very much. What kind of behaviours do you think young people can do to make their parents feel proud?
Let me think.
No
I
problem.
think that the the behavior that make parents most proud of their children most is that the responsibility. Okay. Taking responsibilities for uh, their action is not an easy thing. For example, when I was a child, I really think that my exam is bad. It's not because of me. It's because of me. It is because that I'm not fit for this subject. But then I realized that I have uh, in any in any subject that I have learned before, I have never made any effort in learning them, and then I realized I need to have responsibility for it. So, and because of taking responsibility, it helps me to develop every day, learning new lesson about life, and and very important thing is that learn how to love your family members, and that's why I think that have responsibility is the thing that will make parents proud of
Do you think it's
children.
important to be proud of yourself, or do you think that could be seen as being cocky?
Well, I'm absolutely think that it is very important to be proud of yourself, because be proud because my dad had taught me one thing that I always remember is that before you love anyone, you need to love yourself first. Because if then you don't even love yourself, so who can you love? Love. And at the moment, I start to you know mm, loving myself more. I start to uh, find finding out what I'm not good at and start to you know develop it. And after a very long progression, I have been me is the result is me was is me now, and I'm feel that proud being proud of yourself a is a uh, effective solutions for anyone who wants to develop themselves.
Do you think what kind of things do you think adults are proud of?
Hmm. Well, I will divide my I will divide my answer into two parts. Is one first it is the past, and second is at present. First, in the past, I think that adults are proud of themselves most because of their discipline. In, in the past, the life condition wasn't good as it is today. Is so you to go, just to go to school, you need to spend a lot of effort. For example, when my dad was when my dad got when my dad went to school, he need to ride his bike to he ride bike for about 10 kilometers every day to school, and mm, and I can see that adults are very proud of that discipline in because my dad always tell me that he ride his bike to school every day. He ride 10 kilometers to school every day when he goes to school. He always tell me that you need to have the self discipline like I was I had, and and the and at present, mm, adults I think will be proud will be proud of their uh, mark most almost with the time past, technologies and life condition develop.
Mhm.
develop. So going to school is not a problem. Going to school is not a problem anymore. But the only thing that matters now is the mark. And students at school are trying every day to reach their best at school. And at the end of any exams, my they will not deep. They will boast about their mark most. For example, is all my friend at school. After every exam, always they always boast about their grade after the exams, and that's what I think about.
Okay. Aintu, thank you very much, and that concludes our video test.